Hey everybody, it's Miss Danae and I told you I would be coming back with a different kind of video. This video is really basically about, per se, letting people run all over you because you're so kind and nice and sweet. Well, I am that same kind of person. I let people walk all over me, from family to friends to whoever. Being the nurturing person that I am, giving people so many chances and tries. Sometimes it takes a lot to realize that people really don't care about you. It's not just about, relationships. It's about your relationship with your family, your friends, the people you're around. I'm my own kind of victim in that situation. All my life, I've been a very nurturing person. I grew up learning how to help, take care of, give people chances. And all the while you're giving all these people these chances and nobody seems to care what it's taking from you. And having always pointed out at you about how you let people walk all over you and just because they're family, because you're including my children, and nobody cares and nobody's doing anything or whatever. My hubby. You let people walk all over you, and even though you try to get a handle on it thinking that you can change them, they'll change basically instead of changing them. I'm a big part of my own reason of who I am today. A long time ago, back when I was married to my first husband and being in an abusive relationship, most women don't tell their stories. I went back thinking that he was a changed man, he could change. And the more I went back, the worse it got. Instead of helping my own situation of thinking that I could, walk away and it wouldn't be a problem with walking away, that it would be fine if I walked away. I was thinking that I was giving up on the opportunity of making sure that I did my very best and my all in trying to see if the situation would change. But it didn't. Till I made a change. You can't tell a person who's been in an abusive relationship to just walk away, because it's really hard. Because in their mindset, and I can say this is because we believe that it may change or it may get better. And instead of us just being the victim of abuse, we're being our own victims as well. We're not walking away, making it into a healthy relationship. You think it's going to be healthy by trying to help that person change, and it's really not. So when we do get into other relationships, including with having a relationship with our children, we try and fix things. If you didn't break it, you shouldn't fix it. But in our mindset is they're part of us. So we see what they're doing. They're going down the same path. They're doing almost the same things but in a different way. And we try and try. It's more or less like bitching. Same thing for us as abused women. We believe you're bitching at us, trying to tell us what we need to do instead of letting us figure out what we need to do when we need to do it. I have let so many people walk over me and get away with it. Some do, some don't. When I say get away with it, meaning I'm thinking, they're going through something, they're going to change. Well, that's me putting myself back into that same old situation. Nobody's going to change for the good unless they want to change for that good. So, as me saying this, it's not to tell the women that have been in an abusive relationship when you go into another one and you try really hard to make the best of everything. And even though you think it's your truth, it's not always your truth. Sometimes we tend to, because we don't want the same things that happened to us before to happen again, so we put down, we're not going to let anybody do this to us. We're not going to do this. You can't do this. You can't say this. You can't say that. And ladies, it's wrong. I've been wrong for a long time. I'm not wrong in giving people chances, because you have to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, but you can't always put yourself out there, because some people are going to realize that you are a caring and nurturing person, and that's what you do. Even with your children. I have 2 girls here, and with that being said, I have girls who rant and rave, disrespect, kind of like a hate and love relationship, and it's toxic, and you have to get rid of that. You have to say enough is enough. I do it because they're my babies. Don't get me wrong. I am an evil little lady, and I will box my kids. But since I've been getting sick, it's come to a point where you just have to stop. And I love my babies, I do. I have 4. They're all grown. They pretend to be. But I gotta let them go out there and be grown. Because what we tell our children, we raise them to the best of our abilities. Now, the raising part, I have to say, I give part of that to my mother and my grandmother. Because I didn't walk away from my children. I had to leave because of my sickness when I first was diagnosed, and really, it was horrible. I really thought I was going to make it. I had to get somewhere to see if I was going to be okay. And instead of taking them in and out of schools and seeing what's good for me, it would have been just me. And nobody would have been there to help me take care of my children. So my children, on the other hand, fought me for, and I have 4 of them again.
It's 1 o'clock.
Thank you, love. I have 4 of them, and all of them were mad at me. I had my son say that I should have stayed, whether or not Lubbock, Texas, which the doctor said 7 of them. If I had stayed any longer in Texas, I would have died. And I can't stay in Texas for a very long time. I tried and kept getting sick, but they have their own lives, and I can't butt into their lives, and I'm not going to let them butt into mine, because I worry about them. You know, I keep in touch with my children. I've always had this rule. My kids know I'm very strict. That's another reason why my kids are doing what they do. My doors had to be closed and locked at midnight. You know, I didn't believe in my kids really staying the night anywhere. But they took it. They did. So, hey. When you're being blamed for something that you knew you done the best of, then you gotta stop. And that's me. I'm still trying to hold on and fix things that I didn't break. And trying to fix things that you didn't break, you just make them worse. I know a lot of people are going to be like, why is she up here telling her business? This is really, it is my business, but I'm 42 years old, and I believe that if I can help somebody who's probably going through one of the same things, of always trying to give chances to people who really don't deserve your chances, who don't care about how you feel, or if it's not benefiting them and they don't give a damn, then you gotta stop. And that's me. I gotta stop giving chances, whether they're my children, my friends, my family, including my husband. If it's not something that is going to help me and help them and they help as well, then I have to cut it loose and let go. For those of you who've been abused, there are all types of abuse. We can't tell you who or how or when to leave. You know that on your own. Even with any relationship, if you know that you guys are very unhappy and now one of you are making each other happy at all, somebody has to walk away. For us abused women, if you don't have the strength to tell anybody what's going on inside of you and learn how to pretend like I do. Because I pretended all my life on the things that was going on with me and to me. From being raped, molested, you learn how to hide. You gotta stop hiding from yourself. You have to stop. Stop pretending that it's okay, because it's not. When you've been abused, you pretend that everything is gonna get better. He's gonna get better. Or she's gonna get better. No. It's not gonna get better. I've suffered a lot those years. And within suffering, I learned to hide. Instead of saying, I need help, I hid myself from people seeing me. Stop hiding. Ask for help. Do that. Make you feel a lot better. I'm old. All those things that happened to me was a long time ago. Except for this nurturing, kind, trying to help my children. But you can't help your children. You do what you're supposed to, and then you have to let them fly the coop. I just didn't want them going down the same path. But the more you tell them don't go down that path, the more they go down that path. So you have to learn how to just say, okay, go ahead, go down that path. You know, I'm still fighting something inside of me. I'm still hiding me. You know why I'm hiding me? It's been so long since I came home. Since anybody has really seen me. Hell, it's been a long time since I had seen me. And today, I see me. You just get better with age and knowledge and support. I have support. I'm very knowledgeable. Very intelligent. But I was dumb to the fact that I thought I could help someone or many people who were broken and you didn't break them. You can't fix something that just doesn't want to be fixed. So you keep sitting there trying to make excuses, saying, oh, he loves me. It's gonna get better. It only happened a few times. He promised he wouldn't do it again. We talked. He bought me gifts. Yeah, I made him mad. It was me. I did it. I shouldn't have said what I said. I shouldn't have done what I've done. I deserved what I got. Oh, he's the only one who really loves me. He's the only one who really cares. No one understands him but me. All those things that I just said to you are the same things that I was saying. And nobody knew I was being abused but me until I told. Or to that big old handprint. Or till one day he got so bold and beat my ass in front of a lot of people. And then came back and apologized. Bought me a gift. Told me how much he loved me. Ladies, you can't do that. Stop doing it. Stop making excuses. Because when you make excuses for him, you make excuses for everybody. And then you can't get out of it. Because that's what you know. And that was me. So, this is a very long video. And I apologize for it being that long. But it was just a message that I needed to get over. Stop apologizing for something you didn't do. He hit you. You didn't hit yourself. Stop helping people who don't care. They just want to use you. Stop. Stop pretending. Like me. It's easy to pretend. I've been doing it all my life. To pretend to hide myself from people. Plus another reason I pretend is because I have to pretend when I'm in pain and pretend like the whole damn day is going to be okay. But truly it is not. But I am blessed because I'm still here. I didn't let that shit kill me and I'm not letting this shit kill me. So stop it. And at the moment, I don't like my husband now. You know why? He helps me. I have so much pride. I like to do things on my own. I don't like for a man to say what he's done to me because that's what I heard before. So it's like he makes me so mad. And I always wonder, why in the hell do you love somebody like me? I have so many problems. So many things going on in my life. Yeah, take it off. It'll get cold. And sometimes you don't even know why you love me. Sometimes you and I have arguments and it's just craziness. I do like my husband, don't get me wrong, and I love my husband. He points out a lot of things in me that I don't want anybody to see. Sometimes he has a lot of good points. Sometimes he's very wrong. Even if I tell him he's very wrong, he will not believe it. Sometimes he is. The majority of the time, he puts me in my place where I need to be put. Whether or not I like it. I like the fact that he does do it. I also like the fact that he doesn't run away from what's going on with me. He could have a long time ago, but he didn't. I went through a whole bunch of nonsense to possibly get to where I am today, and still I had to go through a whole bunch, including with my children, to get to where I am today. He told me, you need to write a book about your life. I said, people wouldn't understand it because it's my life. What went on with me. I mean, I have to bring up everything that happened to me. And I don't want to do that. I'm not ready for that yet. But I will let you ladies know that you cannot, I mean, you cannot keep making excuses for something you didn't do. That is wrong. That will hurt you in the long run. You need to stop. Okay? Well, guys, this was just me giving you some things that you needed to know on a need-to-know basis. For the women, we're all beautiful. We all go through our own things. But we gotta stop hiding because of someone else who's being very abusive to us, who's hurting us, who's taking away from us. If you survive this long, you can survive without that person or those people in your life. That's why now I do the positive things. Everything has to be a positive thing because I've had a lot of negative in my life, and you don't need that. Tell you what, you guys take at least an hour out of your day every day and or at least 10 minutes. Go to a mirror, look at yourself, and find all the beautiful things about yourself, and then bring it forth. If you are beautiful, you're putting on your mask every morning. I call our faces masks because we put on all this paint and we mask. We mask our feelings. We mask our heart. We mask what's going on. We even mask the bruises. If you can do those, then you can bring forth all the beauty inside. Once you start loving yourself and stop loving the fact that you can try and help somebody, because that's what we're doing. We love the fact that we can help, and it is tearing you down. Love the fact that you need to learn how to help yourself. 10 minutes of your day. Help yourself. Do something for yourself. I know I'm getting a lot of bad stuff about this video, but I'm not worried about it. Because I ain't God. We got something. I tell him everything. He knows everything about me. And every day I'm learning how to let go of something. Gotta find me. Hell, I'm always beautiful. Gonna always be beautiful. Feel beautiful. Even when I'm not trying to be. Because the pain. But if I can mask that hurt, Shit, I can mask anything. But you don't want to mask it anymore. You want to bring it forth. So ladies, this is a 30-minute video. I do have to say, please, babies, love yourself. If that man doesn't love you for the person you are, I'm not going to sit here and say you need to leave him, because I'm going to tell you, I went back plenty of times thinking I can help. When somebody's trying to hurt you and kill you or whatever, that should be enough. The hitting should be enough. But you go back and you try and help. You think they're changing. Nothing's changed. Except for the next day in his clothes. But if he had that hate inside of him and he hate himself, he doesn't love you. He doesn't love you at all. No matter the children, he does not love you. He loves the fact that he has you. That's what he loves. Those people that use you, they love the fact that they can use you at any given damn time they feel. They believe you're supposed to be there for them. Turn it around. Be there for yourself. Okay? This is a message from Lisa Tanay to all of you beautiful women. Even men, if things are going on, I'm not discriminating. Get out. Get out of your box. Okay? Love you. God loves you. Guys, seriously. One day, God is going to take me home. And before he does that, I have to make sure that everything that I need to say to everybody is what I need to say. And this is the beginning. God bless you. Love you guys. Bye.